My name is Vivian. In my last video, I told you how the slave trade was moving from hand to hand according to the Iberian Agreement until it finally got to the turn of Britain, the whites, around the 17th century to come and fish us like others did. Many of us know some big establishments that bear John Hawkins, like John Hawkins Children's Hospital, John Hawkins this, John Hawkins that. In all honesty, that guy was really a hawker. Obulubani, Asina Afaya Dianukwe, he was hawking Africans like bread and butter on the streets. John Hawkins was an English naval commander turned slave trader who pioneered and promoted the involvement of the British in transatlantic slave trade. He was selling African slaves to the Spanish colonies like tilapia fish. Subsequently, I will narrate his escapades in Venezuela. Subsequently, I will narrate to you his slavery escapades in Venezuela. This impama called John Hawkins first sailed to that island, Canary Island, the place of the Guanches. He went there to meet with his senior slave traders colleagues. That was where he learned the intricacies for a while. And Vam, he sneaked into Guinea and swept Africans and successfully returned, sold off his consignment to the Spanish, his best plug at that time, and went back again to Africa. This time around with 3 ships, Salomon, Jonas, and Swallow. He went straight to Sierra Leone, captured Africans, and returned back to the Caribbean. But before he got there, his enemies, those that saw how he made the first sales, were already waiting to frustrate him. So John Hawkins could not sell his market as he planned. So he decided to sell our brothers and sisters local on the streets of Isabela in Puerto Rico. And he collected hides and skins, sugar and pearls in exchange. And Agafua Bulugokwa big boy. He went home to see his family and they gave him a title. Isina Wande Africa, one of England. Ochikomne Nangwa, one of Caribbean. Queen Elizabeth I granted John Hawkins an official coat of arms in 1565 with an image of a slave boy designed on it. Because the queen was so pleased with the share she got from this voyage. Remember that I had mentioned earlier that with every successful trip, Queen of England gets 22.5% from the sales. John Hawkins would take English manufactured goods like bicycles, textile materials, and so on, and return to Africa and give these things to our African rulers. And they will help him capture our brothers and sisters, both by hook and by crook, the way I had, explained to you earlier. And John Hawkins will carry these slaves away to his people at the plantations in the Caribbean, between America and Mexico. And each time he carries African slaves to the Caribbean or to Venezuela, he will trade them for tobacco, sugar, cotton, and so on. And he will return back to England with these items and sell them like hotcakes to his people. Ego aworo nsio.